Wow, it's already been a year. 1 down, 9 to go. Gotta love it. It's been a crazy ride, overwhelmingly positive. Way more positive than I expected. It was, I mean, making the jump over here, doing such a big life change, which I thought like a year and a half ago, I had never even thought of this possibility. So it was scary. I had doubts, and I thought there was gonna be times, especially in that first year, where I'm gonna be sitting alone in a hotel room, kind of thinking, oh, is this the right choice? And kind of probably missing where I came from. But that never happened. I was through and through happy, which was just such a breath of fresh air for me to feel so excited and so happy at each touring stop, which after 10 years on tour, it sometimes gets lonely out there, and it really helped me to feel excited about the discs again, excited to go out there. And I'm so positively surprised that now after a year, that feeling is still there. So it's been awesome. Well, the crazy thing actually is that I had no thoughts about MVP to begin with. I never thought of it as a possibility for me to throw MVP. I don't know why. I had no bad thoughts about MVP. I had just no thoughts. I didn't know anything about their molds. I didn't know anything about their company. So it was all fresh and all new, which I don't know if that was a good or a bad thing. So yeah, I've been just mind blown. It was mind blow after mind blow. Just seeing the warehouse, seeing the robots, meeting Brad and Chad, hanging out with Andrew on tour a lot. It's just been all so different from what I was used to. And it's been crazy. I mean, what they can do here with their machines is just crazy. Like the discs I unbox at my house, I feel like every other week I have a new box show up at my house. And I just feel like these discs are so beautiful. It's like artwork after artwork. It's been crazy. I really have been enjoying the process. Probably when I made the decision to sign this contract and do this, I wish I would have talked to less people about it and kind of made the decision more on my own. Because at the end of the day, it's your life. You should choose what you do, and you don't always have to ask everyone on what you should do, because just freaking go for it. Yeah, I think every disc surprised me just because, again, I had no opinion on any disc. I didn't know any disc. I think I've thrown literally zero MVP discs before I decided this is going to be a thing, which is it makes it even just more wild to me that this is now a thing. And it's been already a year. Obviously, before I signed, I tested some discs, and it was just, I was very surprised instantly, like, wow, a lot of these discs are just phenomenal. I just remember the first time throwing a hex, I was like, just instantly texting MVP, I was like, man, that hex, it'll make me money, thank you. Ooh, you know what? I never have favorites. I think having favorites in general is a bad thing because things are just cool because they're different. If I had to choose a favorite, I would probably go Neutron. That's definitely the plastic you would find most in my bag, which is funny because when I was first testing discs, I for some reason was like anti-Neutron. I don't even know why. It makes no sense looking back now. But all the discs I had a lot of Proton at first. For some reason, it just felt better to me. And then that totally switched over to Neutron because Neutron is by far most popular plastic in the MVP throwers group. So I was always wondering a bit like why everyone loves Neutron so much because I like Proton. But now I get it. But then you also have Cosmic Neutron, which is just beautiful. Every time you look at a disc, you're like, how did they do that? And then you have the Prism, and then you have some rim colors. Now you have swirls in the rim. I can't choose a favorite. It's been really cool. I mean, I've signed more MVP discs in 1 year, I feel like, than I have signed any other disc in the last 10 years. It's been wild. The whole thing has just been wild. The amount of hexalotl discs I've signed, and when I go to a tournament and everyone I see in the crowd is holding their hexalotl disc, it's unbelievable. The fans have been unbelievable. It's been awesome. I enjoy so much when I get paired up with some other pro, which doesn't happen often enough. I think I got a handful of rounds last season with James Conrad, which is fun. Trevin Crow has been a new guy in the friend group, which I play a lot of practice rounds with. Raven, I think I played at least one round with Raven as well. Yeah, it's great. I love watching them and see what they throw, especially James Conrad, of course. We have very different games, very different styles. It's fun to take a peek in their bag and feel some of their discs. And it's the new hype and like the new excitement about plastic and discs that I haven't had for so many years. So it's good to be back. It's just the start. Having that first disc, it's been absolutely amazing. The process we had was a crazy process to get the logo right, to get the branding right. And I'm so happy with it now. And I can't wait to have apparel. I can't wait to wear the first Simon Line hoodie, get my Simon Line hats, and just really feel like the brand is starting and growing. And now with the time-lapse and the Pixel, it's an exciting start, but I think the next couple of years are gonna be even more exciting. Yeah, I would say first thing that stood out was the All-Star event, which was the first time me publicly wearing MVP clothing, throwing MVP discs, and I had a great showing there. I got teamed up with James Conrad, which was just awesome. It was a great kickstarter to the pretty successful season I had. Then of course, getting second place in Austin was awesome. That was only my second Pro Tour event throwing the new discs, so it was like right off the bat, like, wow, this will work. And then Nashville, freaking chase card victory with 8 birdies in a row to finish. That was just wild. I feel like all of my wins in the last 2 years have just been one more wild than the next. To top it all off, the win here in Michigan, MVP's home state, battle with Eagle McMahon that was crazy. That was very helpful for my overall happiness. Wow, that was a good week. My number one goal, it's been like that for years, I don't think that'll change, is to play injury-free and keep enjoying the game. That's really, it's kind of a vague answer, but it's really the only thing that I really care about is that I want to go out and not be in pain, because that ruins everything. And I think as long as I keep enjoying what I'm doing, things will work out. Beyond that, growing my brand, helping MVP grow, growing the sport, it'll all come hand in hand as long as I enjoy it.